following content is for education purposes only. Do not attempt to replicate any actions shown in these videos without law enforcement present. If you or someone you know is in danger, please call 911. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, they're called Bikers Against Predators.
Bikers Against Predators?
Bikers Against Predators.
Bikers Against Predators is a nonprofit organization that was started in 2021.
Because of the nature of his work, he goes by Boots to protect his identity.
This channel is composed of investigative journalists committed to conducting informative documentaries that raise awareness and educate society, particularly parents and legal guardians, about the dangers of unmonitored online interactions between minors and adults. Through in-depth interviews with consenting adults, we seek to understand their perspectives and motivations to better inform the public. It is important to emphasize that our videos are not intended to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals featured in interviews or videos. We strongly oppose such actions. Our content is created solely for educational purposes, and we grant full permission for its use in classrooms, or scholarly research for citation and presentation. We strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, especially those concerning the protection of personally identifiable information, PII. Each video undergoes careful review and editing to ensure that no such information is disclosed. Due to the nature of the discussions in our videos, which may involve potentially illegal activities, law enforcement is promptly notified of each interview and provided with all related evidence obtained by B.A.P. We uphold the principle that all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
721, left intercept the final bearing 222.
3272 miles.
Ranger Same, troubleshooter 614, approach radio check.
All units go to condition 2.
So we're gonna wait till he gets down to us, and we just wanted him to get a little bit away from his house.
Oh my god, I texted the wrong.
Oh, you texted this.
I got it, we're good. Good job. Oh, beat me to it.
All right, a few more seconds here.
It's so hard to understand.
This is a place that we have a conviction in. They got 19 years, I believe. Just be ready to hop in the front if he does run. Well, I meant if you want to hop up now. Hey, Aaron. Excuse me, Aaron. Aaron, how's it going, man? We gotta kind of talk about what's going on today, okay? I don't think you're a bad guy, and I know you kind of thought it might have been something else, so I just want to talk to you about it. I know you're heading up to the Dollar General, okay? I'm not law enforcement. It's voluntary to talk to me, but I think with what I have, we probably should maybe step off the side here. I'm not here to put you on blast or, shame you or anything like that. If we want to step over here, we can just out of the road. I don't want anybody calling the cops because we're out here in the roadway. So, my name is Pete, by the way. It's all right, man. Hey, bad things happen to good people, okay? And I think that's truly one of these cases today, and I think we can get it resolved with a conversation. But who are we kind of meeting up at the Dollar General right now?
Justin Drew, I'm met up with the dating site.
Okay. What site did you meet her on? Tammy? Okay. I'm not too familiar with that one. How crazy is that?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it either.
Okay. Have you met a lot of people on there, or not really? Okay. So, girl you met off there, kind of, how old did she say she was? What's that? Oh, okay. So she said she was 15. Okay. Was it something like she was going to be 15?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, here it says she'll be in December. So she was years old. Yeah, if you want to sit, dude, I'll sit down here with you, man. Have a smoke. I'll grab my vape. Like I say, I'm not law enforcement, and I think you are, dude. I think we can get this resolved with just a conversation, No. If I didn't think that, like, there's some guys that I'll come and talk to. There's some guys I'm like, nah, this guy's way too far gone. And I don't think that's you. I think just wrong place, wrong time, kind of situation, I guess, how long have you been single for? Long time? Okay, like long time. I've been single for 5 years, so a couple years. Okay. So is that why we're kind of like on the Taimi and stuff like that? Just hey, nothing wrong with that. How prominent is it for like younger girls to reach out to you on Taimi or even other apps? Like, so I know Facebook's the worst. Not at all. Okay. So you haven't had this happen like where you've had to even block? I'm like, whoa. Okay. So what do you think made these conversations continue with Gabby? Because you seem pretty like.
I knew it was something weird.
Well, at least to the one. I know you say it's weird, but at least it wasn't the one thing you thought it was, where somebody was going to jump you or something. Because I'm not going to do that.
I knew it was something.
Okay. Because in the beginning you said hard pass. Sorry. So, like, why when you said it was a hard pass, sorry, did you kind of, she said why, and you said because that's illegal. You said, good thing you didn't send me any spicy pics either. I would have drawn a shirt on them and sent them back to you. Like, if you sent me I'd draw a shirt on it and send it back. So, I mean, that was pretty, like, you know, you were repelling to her, like, even talking to her, like, no thanks, I'm not interested. You said, why are you posting it as an 18-year-old on it when you're 15? You said, yeah, because you're a kid. You're trying to get a dude's arrested, aren't you? No.
I knew it was something.
Okay. Was there, like, any pictures exchanged or anything? What's that? Okay. What kind of pictures did you send her? Okay. Was it something maybe not appropriate? Okay. Which isn't the end of the world, dude. I mean, if you counted up how many times I've sent my chicks, man. So, you kind of, because I think you were hesitant a little bit, but why do you think we were like so prominent in getting pictures of her? Okay. Because we noticed you asked for quite a few of her. What's that? I'm hard of hearing. Okay. What was your plans with those pictures? Nothing. I mean, was it something just to like kind of get off to? I mean, because you kind of told her you wanted to to it. So, if that's the case, and truly, I mean, I get it. I get that. I don't think, and my worry was these pictures going to go somewhere else? Were these pictures to like send to other people? I mean, if they're for like self-pleasure, like, okay, whatever, you know. Okay. So what was, and I know what you said towards the end there. You said, we're going to talk about school and, you know, what's going on in the world today, but what was kind of talked about doing with her?
I mean, just
Okay. But I'm saying, what did you kind of talk about doing with her?
things that I shouldn't.
No, I know. And that's the thing, Aaron, is I don't think you're a bad guy. And why I don't is because I'm going to ask you this next question that's probably going to solidify that. Was the stuff you guys talked about, was that going to be left up to her? Was that stuff that was going to happen no matter what?
No.
Okay, so it's just been left up to her?
What's it gonna happen?
Well, Aaron, I mean, I don't want to read the messages. That's why I'm just, I want to know if it was only if she wanted to, if she was okay with it, because I mean, it's in these text messages, and so that's why I just want to make sure it wasn't going to be forced upon her. Like, you met up with her down there, you guys went wherever. You know, that stuff wasn't going to happen whether she wanted it to or not. Because to say it wasn't going to happen, come on, man. I mean, I'm a guy, you're a guy. You said you've been single for a few years. I've been single for 5. Trust me. I don't talk all this hot shit through text message and come up here to meet and then. Actually, you know what? Because if she was up there, I mean, I think it would have just been left up to her. I think it didn't seem like you were a forceful guy. In the messages, you didn't seem forceful. You're a little bit pushy for photos, I will say that. Do you think the photos was because you wanted to make sure she was real?
I don't know.
Okay. Are you working right now? Okay, that's good. You like vinyl records? That's badass. I seen a little bit of that in here. So basically what happened is, like, I literally got this put on my desk this morning from her mom. And so basically what we do is we come talk to you, we get it figured out. Because mom is like kind of on edge, like what she wants to do with this. And our organization, Internet Intervention Advocates, we kind of work with, people suffering from some online addiction, because I understand it's lonely, it's hard to meet people. Everybody resorts to online. And unfortunately, kids resort to online too. Bullied kids, things like that. They look for some kind of connection. Because you kind of wanted to be in a relationship with her, right? Okay. Well, I mean, that's what you talked about. That's why I'm asking. Did you, and I hope you'll be honest too, did you make your background of your phone her picture?
No, not at all.
Okay, so why did we kind of tell her that?
I don't know, but it's not.
Was it something to make her feel more, like, better, like that you're serious?
Yeah, I mean, I got.
So you said, can I put you as a background on my phone if you want?
I've got fish on my phone, and I've had fish on my phone for the past 2-3 months now.
Okay, well, that's fine. Is that why you didn't send her a picture as your background? I gotcha. Okay. Just here you talked about a little bit, and I'd even keep my hands to myself. You said I would just grab your waist a little bit, maybe grab your thighs, maybe give you neck kisses. I'd give your belly kisses too, but that's all you get, because I don't want to get you turned on or anything. You asked her, would you show it me in person? Because you asked her if she would wear just one of your band shirts and nothing else. You said, I'd do other things too. Give you kisses and cuddles and put my hands all over you. And you said, I bet you're nice and smooth all over, huh? And you asked her if her was smooth. And here this is where I was going to get you said, because I want something to to later. So do you think that was like what the end goal, like the were? Is it something you're just going to get off to and delete? Okay. You said, I think about you climbing on top of me while you ride my big and then throw you on the bed and ease my to you from behind. So what do you think this kind of stems from? I mean, we try to get an answer, and this is more for mom, is how did we wind up here today? Because I look at it like a timeline, we understand that the future is, going to be good. We know we're going to get things turned around and nothing like this is going to happen again. So we try to figure out what happened back here that would even, because you're what, 32? Like, dude, I'm not much older than you, and I think of this as a younger girl reached out to me, even being single 5 years, like, nah, I'm good. So we try to figure out, like, is there some abuse in the past? Has there been some times where younger girls have came on to you, or just, okay. You have kids of your own? How old are your kids? mean, you can give me like an age range. Are they babies? Are they teenagers? Almost teenagers? Okay. So not too far from the girl you were meeting today. And I get where that kind of hits home, and that's the point of me saying that. So this girl that you were meeting today is around the same age as your kids. Okay. You and the mom not together anymore? How long you guys not been together? 7 years. 7 years? Holy shit. Okay. So, have you ever had any like prior allegations against you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I looked at your record. It looked like you don't got a license. Looks like got caught with no insurance and all that bull. Man, that's. I'll be completely honest with you. Hand to God here is that. Man, they had that same shit on me. They get you with habitual? Yeah. Okay. Have you ever had like a DUI or anything? Well, then you're. No, I didn't have a DUI, and they hit me with a habitual, and I hired an attorney, and like the B&V actually sent me a letter saying like, we're sorry we suspended your license and gave you this habitual. You know, you're good to go. So, how many DUIs have you had? Just one. How long you lifetime or? How many more years you got? Huh? Oh shit! So you're fresh into it. Do you work far from here, or do you just? Okay. So it's not like a big issue where you can get to work and stuff. Okay. Yeah, man. Like I say, I was when I did lose my license, it was actually in. Shit, hold on. I'll wait till she passes. Like I say, I'm not here to air your business. Anyways, when I did lose my license, it was actually in California. I met up with this girl. She was actually a stripper named Skittles, and yeah, she totally. Yeah, I was out there for about 2 years with her, and she drained me. So she's the only one that you've kind of talked to, though. Okay. You've never had any other on Taimi hit you up? I know I've heard it's like common on there where these underage girls are. Okay. So this is like completely, your first time. Absolutely. And this is there ever been a time where you had to like block them?
Not really. But they've never.
Okay. Have any of them, like, any of those people on some of those apps got you to go to, like, Telegram or anything? What about Signal? Okay. Any other kind of apps you're using that has been, like, sus to you? Like, these... Okay. Okay. Why didn't you want to meet her at Taco Bell? You work there or something?
No.
Okay, I didn't know. I was just curious. Is there just somebody there you know, or okay? You don't want to walk that far? I gotcha. I was just curious if where were you guys planning to go, like from Dollar General, like?
Honestly, I was just gonna walk down to Dollar General to grab me some Red Bull.
Okay. And meet her. I mean, come on. You picked the Dollar General, so. Like I say, I don't think you're a bad guy. I think at the end of the day, because you talked about being in a relationship, you talked about hiding it until she's 18 and graduates. When she graduated, she would never have to work, and you stated these things to. I think you kind of caused some feelings because, and the only reason I'm going to say that is because you haven't been with anybody in a few years. I can see that, and I see that a lot. I do this a lot. I do this all over the country. And a lot of it, there's some guys that, there's just no help from. Like, they're way too far gone. Like, they're deep into some nasty stuff. There's just no help in those guys. But there's guys like you, I feel like you're lonely, and your feet are in the water, obviously. I mean, we're sending our to 10-year-olds. I think our feet are in the water, and that's why I'm just here to kind of get your feet out of that, because I'll be honest, this isn't going to be the last time a younger girl reaches out to you, because they're on there. They're on different apps. It's out of control these days where we're just kind of getting on things. Do you get to see? You get to see your kids? Okay, you got like every other weekend or just whenever. So you guys have like a pretty good relationship. Well, that's good. Yeah, and like I say, I don't want to mess anything up. That's why I'm glad you sat and talked to me, because, you know, I do talk to some people and they think, oh, you know, I'm just going to run away and this all goes away. Because I'll be honest, I know where you live. You know, I know you got the. I don't even want to say it, but the apartment's down there, just down the road. And it's like 87, something like that, 78. I can't remember. But anyways, I had your address, so I could have came there and talked to you, but I didn't know if you lived alone. I don't want to have family involved, and so that's why I'm glad you stopped, talked to me, because I would have hated to have went there. Do you live alone there? Okay, well that's good. I didn't know if you did or not, so I figured I would just meet you halfway and be able to talk to you. What do you think you were kind of nervous to meet her towards the end?
Because I knew it was a setup.
Right. Why do you think you kind of went through with it? Because, I mean, she told you, you know, so you just say you're not coming, so I don't waste my time. You said, I do want to meet you. It's just not a good idea exactly why I don't send guys. And you said, babe, don't be that way. And she said, you proved that's all you wanted from me. And she said, then you would have left already. And you said, fine, I'm leaving now. So that's why I feel that you kind of wanted this relationship with her, and I think possibly hiding it until she's 18. Because even today you asked her, you know, what color bra are you wearing? What kind of panties are you wearing? And you were wanting to see pictures of those. Do you think that would have like helped you meeting her, like if she was sending that kind of stuff? Because we see that a lot too, is where guys feel that if they send them all the dudes and they're real, and that's what I was just curious. And then you also, you know, talked about video chatting, because I think you wanted to like, didn't you talk about kind of on video chat with her? Was that kind of the plan?
I just wanted to.
Okay. But did you talk about kind of on video chat with her? Did you ask her if she wanted to see a video? And she said, sure. Here, you said, can I take a pic of your tight little And she said, yes. And you said, where can I at? When are we going to hang out? And she said, Mom goes to work at like 6:30 tonight. And he said, so do you want to hang out? So you kind of brought up meeting her, right? Why do you think you asked to meet her if you know, you were going to be hesitant about meeting her? Okay. Because yeah, you sent her some links. What are these links to?
The video.
What app is that?
It's just what's on my phone.
Okay, is it like Google Chat or something? Okay. Because you actually hear quite a few times asked if she wanted to watch you off. Do you think that was like something that was like arousing for her to watch, or? Okay. Because here you said, but if you show me we'll meet up with you. You said, I do, but like I said, I can get a shit ton of trouble for even meeting you. You said, here, I'm like twice your age. How do I know I'm not going to get jumped or something? How do I know this isn't just some big sting operation? Okay. So we can both just agree that Gabby wasn't going to be hurt today. Okay. Only if she wanted to, right? Okay. Only if she I mean, it's on paper. It's black and white. So that's what I'm trying to say. I understand in the moment of like, oh no, but I think it was only if she wanted to. Wasn't going to be forced on her. Okay. You really like Popeyes? I have had Popeyes one time. I think I was in, me and my good friend Scroggs, we were in Nashville, Tennessee. Just outside Nashville. Ashland City, Tennessee. Home of, you listen to Upchurch? I used to, it was old stuff. But Ashland City, Tennessee, and we went to a Popeyes there. It was the worst Popeyes. I never ate there again. And that's why, like, truly, I disagree with you there. Okay. You are working third shift too? How you liking that? Good? I just can't sleep during the day. You said, I adore you very much, and I was wondering if you'd like to start something special with me. Yes, we can keep it a secret for the time being until you're 18. So is that kind of like the relationship thing? Was that what you were like kind of meaning there? Okay. I'm just going to assume something special with me means... Is that what you're kind of hoping for? And then, I mean, obviously, I know it's not like your ideal, like, we all want, you know, somebody probably of age and pretty, and... But I think, you know, you're kind of at your last resort here, and you're just trying to make something of nothing, I guess, you know, like, it's not something...
It's hard.
What's hard?
These days.
Oh, no, dude, you're preaching to the choir.
Being in a relationship is 2025. It's hard.
Hey, you're preaching to me right now. That's why I try to tell people it's 2025.
And
I've been single 5 years.
it ain't gonna happen.
Well, and that's why I come to talk to you, so I get that peace of mind. If Mom gets that peace of mind.
And thank you.
No, absolutely, and I, you know, like we get that peace of mind to Mom. Hey, you know, I talk with Erin. It's not anything bad was going to happen to her. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen again. Obviously, you aren't going to hurt her, but you know, we have to go down these roads. We have to ask these questions because truly, I know a lot about you as far as your background, where you live, where you work. I know those kinds of things, but do I know you as a person? Do I know if you got kind of locked up in the back of you know, your apartment? No, absolutely not. No, they're not here for us. But you know, I think you're a good guy, and I think we can get this turned around. If they come over here, I'll just tell them we're sitting here talking. I'll move my van.
I was about to say, is it...
Probably because we're parked right here.
Is it okay if I leave?
Well, I mean, I can't hold you, but if you run away, I mean, I don't know if they think that'd be kind of suspicious. I'll just vouch for you. Somebody says I'm like second place in vouching these days, so I'll just vouch for you. I'll just tell them we're here talking, and I'll even put this away so that I can have that out. Yeah, I just want to run or anything, because then we look more suspicious, like we're doing something wrong. I don't think this is the end of the world, but are they coming over? They're going to my vehicle. All right, maybe not. Now they're behind us. So you don't have your lights on. So, I mean, if you were to say something to, like, Gabby's mom, what would you kind of say to her? Okay. Well, I think she's... Howdy! Hello. We're just sitting here talking. Yeah, sorry, we didn't mean to park there, but I'm just sitting here with my friend Erin. Erin, we kind of made a mistake today, and we were coming to meet Gabby, right? At the Dollar General, right? Okay, and how old is Gabby? Okay, and we sent her some pictures, and we talked about some things with her, right? Okay, that's what we got going on here today. He was heading down to the Dollar General. We just stopped it before he got to the Dollar General. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on here. And I have all those messages to provide.
Okay. We'll chat with him real quick and then we'll...
Yeah, no problem. Best I could. I mean, fine. He's like a bump on a log. Yeah. I would hold up. I want him to just, maybe he'll say something to them. But Chad, this is Aaron, 32 years old, out of Huntington, Indiana. Going to meet his year-old girlfriend after sending pictures and having driven conversations. So having is the same age. Like, I don't know how well you guys could hear him. He was not saying anything, so I do apologize. What's up, y'all? This is Aaron, 32, out of Huntington, Indiana, meeting up with our 15-year-old Decoy. Sent pictures, some super graphic conversations, and came to meet her. Unfortunately, he's getting arrested right now for him, and you can see this full catch on Locals. Bikers Against Predators, guys. Cash App is B.A.P. Skittles. Support us traveling the country, catching some of the sickest. We're not getting them all, but we're getting quite a few of them. Much love.
Go.
Ciao.
Sure, Bubby.
Ciao, bubbies.
Ciao, bub.
The judge will vouch for him, absolutely. Yeah, this is our second one in Huntington. Like, say, the first one, I think he got like 19 years. He was an RSO, though. I wonder if that's the same DG. We caught that guy at an event for us.
That guy?
We were at the event, walked down the road from the event, and did a catch. This guy really has no criminal history other than a bunch of driving while suspended and no insurance, DUI. He's on no app, so there wasn't a lot there, but he tried bailing out at the last minute, and I was just like, yeah, that's why I don't send pictures, because this is what dudes always do. He's like, fine, I'm coming. I remember old Nevin. Yeah, Nevin. Oh, we got some street lights. I'm gonna disarm. You.
What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys are hitting the reaction button on the video. Hit the follow page if you're brand new to our channel. Make sure you're hitting the subscriber button. Turn the bell notifications to all notifications. This was a great catch. Very quick, very easy. You've seen him being put in the back of the police car. Unfortunately, he was not arrested that day. He was taken in for questioning. But eventually, after they seized his cell phone, you can see him here above me on his beautiful mugshot. And next to him is all 9 of his felony charges that he got from our case. It was a great job by our team in tracking him down. He was uneasy about meeting. He didn't want to meet and tried to push it off to another day, but we were there, and eventually we convinced him to fulfill, his meeting that he set up with the Decoy, and ultimately he went to jail. Hopefully he's going to be in jail for a long time. We'll keep you guys updated on this case. You can join up on Locals. Everything gets posted there first, $5 a month. Help support us. We have a big trip coming up. this weekend, and which you'll probably be seeing those catches on locals and maybe a possible couple of them here on YouTube. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys on the next catch. Much love.
Want to help B.A.P. travel the nation catching these monsters? Join on locals for $5 a month to help support the cause.